Hi there everybody, Jo Rose here of jorose.com, sharing with you the challenges in numerology. And I've been doing a run of videos explaining how 2017 is a fab year for new beginnings. How do we know it's a fab year for new beginnings? It's simple, we just add up the numbers. So we look at the numbers, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 7 equals 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. So the universe is offering us a 1 year of new beginnings and fresh starts. And as we're approaching the end of September, we're running out of time for this amazing energy. So I really need to start pushing everybody to get going with this. What I'm talking about today is the personal year 5. And so any number that will add to a 5, so you take your birthday and your birth month and you take it down to a single digit. I've explained it in other videos. You'll get a number. When you add that to the 1, if it equals 5, you're in a personal year 5. And like me, this is my year, a personal year 5. And I am looking this month to really use the 1 and the 5 energies for new beginnings. And I set myself a goal of visibility. However, I'm only human. While my soul is all wise and wonderful, I am human living on earth, and this experience. And it caused me to create the challenges. And so today is the challenge of the 5. So just to confirm, this is for the 5 energy. There's 3 things I wish to bring to your attention with regards to the 5 energy. And the 5 energy is the one energy that really, really does not like restrictions. It's born to be free. And so if we have a 5 anywhere in our numbers, we'll know this, especially those born on the 5th. And I'm born on the 5th, as is Amanda, who's just tuned in. So fabulous. So freedom over obligation. We're constantly searching for freedom over obligation. But the clue here is constructive freedom. What can we do and put in place that we can have greater freedom? And so what challenges we may have found up is that responsibilities are getting in the way of us being free to express ourselves. And it's really about looking at what we want to achieve. For me, I wanted to be visible. And I found that my carefree behavior of this energy wasn't making me consistent every day. And taking a break has made me lose a routine. So I've had to use the 1 energy to start fresh again. The 5 energy as a challenge is very scattered, very irresponsible. It's unreliable, even untrustworthy, because we never know where it's going to go. Because the 5 energy is about progressive change. And our weather lately has been sunny one day, rainy another day. We never know what day it's going to be, what weather it's going to be. And this is how to understand the 5 energy. So we need to be setting things in motion. For example, if we're out, always have wellies in the car and always have suntan lotion. Then you'll always be prepared and you can be in the moment and feel free. So take your responsibilities seriously enough that you've still got your bills to be paid and you've still got a system in place. Other than that, be free by all means, because this is the month to test new things. The second point I wish to share is addictions. This is the most addictive number, and I often say sex, drugs, rock and roll, but it's obsessive behavior. And I have addiction, it's books. I love books and I can't get enough books, and I have way too many books that it's become a problem that I've either got to sell books or stop buying books and reread the books I have. It can be more addictive in food. We're looking for something to fulfill us. We're in a bit of a muddle, especially if 5's not one of our numbers. And we're looking to overcompensate with something else. And we may turn to food or drink or overly socializing or more risky activities. So by all means, test these things out, but in moderation. The 5 is really being taught about moderation, and it's key. Just taste. You don't have to do everything, and you don't have to experience it full on to understand what it is. The 5 forgets that often. So The third one is really about blocks and stops. There seems to be so many blocks. We feel like we're on our path doing one thing and then all of a sudden something comes in our way. Well, we're really being tested because the 5 likes variety. The 5 likes, the only thing constant really about change is change. And the 5 is very much like that. However, if 5 is not your number and you've got it as your year number, this could be a challenge, especially after last year, which was very orderly and organised. And next year will become more organised as well. This is, if you've got everything in place either side, it's great to explore. And sometimes it'd be great to take a year out and go travel the world. Perfect number to be travelling the world. So you've got 3 months left to travel the world if that's what you want to do in this energy and really embrace great connections from doing it. But I'm here to tell you about the challenges and the negativity of the number. You'll find yourself restless and wanting to go on holiday. And I have found myself restless all year. I wanted to move, I wanted to relocate, and I've got restrictions. You know, my son is in education still. It doesn't allow us to do these things. So we have to find alternative ways of dealing with a restriction. Become adaptable, resourceful to overcome. We have to channel our direction. It's very hard for the 5 to be channeling down one road. And we need to set markers, celebration markers for the 5. And that's the only way the 5 will consistently bring about the changes that need to take place for structure, because the 5 has no structure. So just a quick recap on what the 3 are. 1, freedom over obligations. So look at your obligations, by all means be free, but if you don't deal with the things that have to be done, they'll come up and bite you hard at a later date. 2, addictions. Be careful if you've got addictions, because before you know it, you'll have put on pounds, you find yourself in a bar alone, or even worse, you don't want to be in that area. If you are addicted, if you are feeling you're addicted to something, talk to a friend, find a way of doing activities to take your mind off of it. Addiction is really seeking something that you're not getting from everyday life. And so because the 5 always is this adrenaline junkie, rush, that's what it's seeking. It's a good time to also seek calmer activities. The third one, as I said before, was really about blocks. There will be blocks. So I've been blocked, and I have delayed doing my my Facebook lives and my videos for a group that I'm on. All the visibility things were coming my way, which was great, but I got lost in it all. And also I had wanted a holiday so badly, and I have sat while I got lost working out how I could get a holiday in a budget and in a way I needed to do. And I am so delighted to say in my 5 travel month, I'm finally going to go away this year and have that break that I've deserved. There are so many ways that you can attract things into your life that aren't always about money. And at a later date, I will share how I managed to attract my holiday, which I have paid for, but things have come along and helped me along the way to enable me to get it. So the 5 energy is a fab energy, but it must be moderated for sanity's sake. I'd love you to join Soul Empowerment Group. I'm going to leave the link below. We've been running goals, and I hope that you've joined already and you've left your goal and you're working with us to achieve the goal. This is your blocks. Take a look at the blocks and see how you can move them away and carry on to achieving your goal. It's your life. LYFE. Love yourself first every day. It is so important. If you love yourself first every day, you will live the 5 energy, but with a little bit of order underneath it, your whole life, and think, wow, 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 my life is a great life. I feel right now my life is a great life. I hope your life is a great life. Until my next video, have a fab time. Bye.